Ms.V ain't been too long, woke up. You can hear it in her voice. Slept like a baby last night. Sure did. And didn't wake up until 8. My mind's starting to reverse from that waking up at 4 o'clock stuff. Yeah, it is. Uh-huh. Y'all come on in the building. Let's chat for a minute. It's a beautiful day here in Houston, Texas. It is lovely. Ms. V finna get out of here and go get some sunshine, some vitamin D, and enjoy her day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, take care of her business and not worry about the rest of the world. It ain't my problem. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm okay with me. That's all that is important to me. I can't with some people. I can't. I don't understand it. I don't understand the logic. I don't understand the mentality. Fanned out fans. I can't with them. I can't. Hey, sunshine, good morning. I love it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hey, Brittany. Baby, I don't know nothing going on in these streets, y'all. I don't care. I'm just waking up. You hear it in my voice. Even if I knew something going on in the street, it ain't important. Not to me. I got a smile on my face, and I thank God I woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Yeah, it's important to live your life. Don't worry about nobody else who don't know you, don't do nothing for you. Fanned out fans. Hey, Tina. Hey, Jersey girl. Hey, everybody coming in. Who I missed? Frida, good morning. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. Her name is Sharita. Y'all will be seeing her on my lives. She's got little kids, and they want to come up to the swimming pool. In fact, they were here yesterday. Her and that little girl. She came up because one of the lashes was coming off. So she was like, I'll come up there. I'll put it on for you. That's the kind of people I have in my life. I meet in my life. I don't meet people that in real life that's just in your life pretending. I just don't meet them kind of folks. I don't, and I thank God. How is the knee? Girl, I don't understand. It's getting closer and closer to the time of surgery, ain't it? And the knee is feeling better and better. Like, do you really need to do this? I don't know. But I am going to try to get that lady's number today. Dr. Ann, that's her name. She's in Houston, and she's supposed to have a new procedure where she does not do any invasive surgery. So I want to go to her first. So I'm going to try to get an appointment because the doctor that I'm going to, the insurance has already been approved. But the lady told me I could reschedule it, I could push it back. So at this point, it's supposed to be June the 3rd. If I don't get in with Dr. Ann before June the 3rd, I'm going to push it back. Because if you don't have to go through all that, you'd be some kind of nut. Because that is nothing to play with. I mean, everybody I've ever talked to who've had it say, Ms.V, it's grueling. And I'm a person, I can take a lot of pain, but I don't want to. Hey JB, good morning. New subby, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Sugurwookers and the beautiful butterflies. Come on in. We try to keep everything pleasant and happy over here. And when things go wrong, we try to get them out, okay? Because they don't belong. Hey, Miss Carolyn, it's beautiful here in Houston today, huh, Carolyn? Yes, it is. Hey, Holistic. Happy Monday to you, Holistic. Hope you're feeling better today. And that you on the road to recovery. Let's just put it that way, okay? I know it's hard because you're diabetic and it takes a while when you have diabetes. Yes, that's smart. Get a bunch of opinions. There's all types of treatment and healing in 2024. Yes, and I am. Because like I said, if I don't have to go through that, I ain't going, okay? Hey, Rena, thank you. You like my hair? I'm liking it too, because guess what I do? Get up and do these little sideburns that's growing back in. That's all I have to do. Put some oil sheen on it and keep it moving. Yep, I'm loving it, okay? Uh-huh. Let me get back up because I think I missed somebody. AT say, I'm one of those people who goes above and beyond for my friends, family, and clients. I'll offer to go the extra mile. That's how I was raised. Exactly. But You have to realize something out here on YouTube. You see the personality of people. You see how they were raised by the content that they bring to the table. And there's millions of people in the world who watch social media. So there's an audience for everybody out here. And I'm trying to attract the type of audience that I have, more positive. People are going through too much stuff in life to get involved in somebody else's life and somebody else's business when you don't have a clue what your subjects are going through, and you just bringing them negativity. How is that helping them? Is that motivating them? Is that inspiring them that today might not be a good day? Because we don't always have good days, but this evening could be better. I've lived long enough to know that. And then I have to realize that when I hear some of the content out here, I'm like, they ain't lived long enough. They ain't experienced enough stuff. They ain't been through enough stuff. They don't know God is real yet. Because if they did, they would realize this too shall pass. They don't have that little faith the size of a mustard seed. They don't realize this little YouTube money ain't, look, what is it going to matter in the end? Is he going to judge you on your YouTube content? I don't think so. But anyway, that's their business. Ain't mine. I don't get in other folks' business. Good morning to you, Jersey girl. Peace and blessings always. Thank you. That's the kind of people I'm talking about. Looking for peace, blessings, health, wealth, happiness, prosperity. Wake up with a smile on your face just because you were able to open your eyes. You ain't gonna always be the same throughout life. Things are gonna happen. But if you out here in other folks' business, tearing other folks down, messing with people, and then when it happens to you, don't expect people to be there. They've already seen your personality. They already know who you are. I ain't never had that problem. I don't think I'm going to ever have that problem because I got too many people in my life that love me, okay? In real life and on social media. The tear down that you try, it ain't worth it. Hey, Frida, your hair is beautiful. Y'all, I really like it too. Thank y'all so much. Good morning to you, Tina. Hey, Misty. We got some pretty weather down here on this end, Misty. I hope it's pretty on your side because I'm finna get out there in it. Run my little errands, do what I gotta do. I'm gonna meet Sissy at some point and we going out to eat. We haven't seen each other in a few days. I think I got everybody down going back down. And I hope y'all are having a beautiful day wherever you are. Hit that like button for me. Them three little dots up in the right-hand corner. Come on in the building. Hey, Homestyle. Good morning to you, Homestyle. I'm so glad when y'all all come in and ain't nobody got no complaint. It's a beautiful morning to me. Why would you want anything less for your supporters and the people who rocking with you? It only makes sense to me. Okay, moving on down. And thank you again, JB, for coming in and subbing. Yes, that's smart. Get a bunch of opinions. I got that, auntie. Okay. I spoke to you, Miss Carolyn. My pressure, beautiful. Good. That's good, JB. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that life is lifing for you in a beautiful way. I don't want to hear, oh my God, I got to do this. And I know at times we all gonna go through stuff just like I'm going through something right now. But I want to keep a smile on my face through it all. Because if I made it this long without it, and it's gonna happen now, get your head straight where you ain't got to be screaming and hollering and crying and going through all kind of emotions and that woe is me stuff. Girl, nobody don't want to hear that. You got to keep a positive attitude through things in life. Hey, Jean Hurst, good morning. How's things going in the UK? I think that's a good idea. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Lucinda, good morning. Mama V watching? Okay, welcome. Yes, your hair looks pretty. Thank you, JB. I appreciate that. I spoke to you hanging out. Hey, Pastor Thomas, good morning to you. Miss Carla's in the building. She always brings in my hearts and roses and that That makes my heart throb. Okay. Thank you, Carla. Carla been with me so long until it seemed like when she is not in the chat, it's like, where's my little Carla? She used to be my little comedian, but I guess so much has been going on out here in YouTube. She don't even slang jokes like she used to. You got to get back to it, Carla. You're a funny little person. And thank you for being a member over here. I am still sore sitting up today, enjoying this beautiful view from my room. Awesome, awesome, holistic. Okay. Pastor Thomas, good morning, Ms.V in chat. Did you hear about that bridge that got hit by a big boat in Texas? I promise I haven't seen any news. Oh my God, did anybody get a fall in the water or whatever? I hope everybody made it through. And where is it? I'm gonna have to go read about that. I hate reading about um, things that are just not good. You know, that can't be good. I mean, even if nobody got injured or if nobody got unalive or whatever, it's not good for people who trying to communicate, cross the bridge back and forth. That's not good. Because that's gonna make them have to go all the way around. Wow. I got to catch up on the news. I haven't seen the news today. Okay. Right, Miss V. I had both knees replaced before I was 60 due to degenerative joint disease. Rehab was tough, but I do not regret my decision. There are alternatives now. Okay? And that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to check it out. When I get off of here, I'm calling Dr. Ann. I'm finishing up my business just in case. You know, you never know. And get out and enjoy life with my sissy. Go over and spend some time with her today. See what she got shaking. Excuse me, hold on. What she got shaking, what she got going on, and where she going, what she doing. Miss Audrey, good morning. You sounding good, Miss V. I'm researching more solutions first before surgery. Oh, you having to have it too, huh, Audrey? Oh, wow. Well, do like I'm doing. If it's the knee surgery or whatever kind of surgery it is, get a second opinion before. Now, this doctor is supposed to be very good. I actually saw him on a commercial when I lived on the East Coast. And he was in Texas City at the time. And I thought, this man got plenty of money if he's doing commercials out here about his knee replacement surgeries. So when I got here, it just so happened that my primary doctor and the specialists were friends. So I was like, okay, I get a chance to go to him right off the bat. And he's the one who's been doing the injections and all of the x-rays, ultrasounds, whatever on the knee. And so I was just like, I'm going to stay with him. But then when I was on Facebook, this lady's advertising over on Facebook. And it's right here in Houston, too. I don't have to travel to get to her. Oh, I'm going. Good morning, Naptown. What's up, friend? Friend say, I'm in the building. Beautiful day here. Okay, Carolyn, so it's a beautiful day on your side of town, too. Awesome, awesome. It's nice in South Carolina. That's what I'm talking about. Because this weather has been so depressing here for the last couple of weeks and looking like storms and all of that. And, you know, I live in Hurricane Alley and I've been in and out of this area so much. I know when that water gets hot out there in that Gulf, what to expect, and what to prepare for. Going on down. Yes, Mama is watching. She's eating. Hey, Mama V, good morning. I've been missing you. Glad you're back. Glad you're over here. Glad we got everything resolved where, you know, Miss V ain't in nobody business. Miss V ain't got time. Miss V can contact other content creators if she wants to. They can contact me. But look, don't bring the mess. It ain't about that. It's about a beautiful day. It's about making some money. It's about motivation. It's about inspiration. If you a content creator and you want to deal with me, then that's what you're gonna have to deal with me with. All of this in my business and trying to react on me. You ain't for me. You never were. Get on away from me. I ain't got time and I don't want to be bothered with you. That's as simple as that. Mm-mm. You ain't got a life. Because if you had a life, you'd be living it. Instead of out here on YouTube, hanging out in folks' bushes and stuff, giving folks views when you could be reacting on your own life. You got enough stuff going on in your own life. That's with anybody. It's lovely over here. Oh, I guess it's a beautiful day across the world. Look at Jean from the UK saying it's beautiful over here too. All right. I think it was in Galveston, right down the road. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me check it out then, Pastor Thomas. Thank you for letting me know. It ain't but one bridge in Galveston. That's the causeway. That takes you from the mainland to Galveston, across to the island. Lord, if it hit that, people are going to have to go miles and miles around to get to the other side. Oh my God, catch the ferry and go out. That's the only way off the island. Oh well, things happen in life. Ms.V, how they always find a way to bring you into some drama. Because they want to. Because they can't stand the positivity. They can't stand getting up, bringing a smile to your face. You're not even looking at them. You're not even thinking of them. You don't even care about them. You just living your life and doing what you got to do. And that bothers some people. They can't stand it. Their life is not like that. They can't wake up regardless of whatever's going on in their life and still smile through it. That's just the way it is, ain't it? If you're not out here discussing that sector. They're a figment of my imagination. They might have been in my life at one time, but if I zeroed them out of my life, they zeroed out. I don't care anymore. You had to have done something to me for me to zero you out of my life. You wasn't bringing nothing to my life. You weren't positive enough to be in my life. You can't roll with me in the places I'm rolling to. That's not my problem. That's your problem. I ain't upset. I ain't mad. I don't have separation anxiety. I can move on. And you're minding your own business and someone mess with you. But what the key is to when they messing with you, don't give them the attention that they want, because that's what they looking for. They don't have nothing else without that. They trying to grow a channel on back and forth with you. When it gets to the point like it did last night, and you out here threatening people, then that's when it's time for you to let the world know and time to make your move. Other than that, how I'm going to let these people who ain't lived long enough and don't know nothing about life tell me anything? Go mind your own damn business. You're always in other folks' business. Get out of my business. I don't need you. Did I ask you for your help? I asked you for your help, then fine. But if I ain't asked you to come over here suggest, how you going to suggest anything to me? Girl, get to where I am first and then suggest something to me. You still on the bottom tier. Move on up, okay? Do something with your life. That's all I can say to them people. Thank you, Lucinda. I appreciate that. You're a Sugurwooker. Keeping you in prayer, holistic. Yes, we are. Why come out here and talk about somebody who's going through all kind of stuff and put people down? Because it could be you tomorrow. Then what? You're going to want somebody to feel sorry for you. You're going to want somebody to do something for you, right? Right. Okay. It's knee surgery. What type of doctor is Dr. Ann? That's what she specializes in too. She over on Facebook. It's AN. She's Oriental, Audrey. Yeah. Hey, Miss Aretha. Good morning to you, Miss Aretha. Unforeseen. Preach it. Come on with it then. Subscribe, like, share. Come on in the building. We ain't got nothing but smiles on our face over here this morning. We got sense enough to know the life gonna bring you some upsets, some downs, all of that. But every day ain't gonna be like that. Tomorrow, this evening, it could be turned a whole 24 around the clock. Right, Ms.V. We are great this morning. That's awesome. That's a good day. Lucinda takes care of her mother. Her mother has dementia. We've talked about dementia over here. And dementia can start at any age. It really can. You don't have to be old to get it. It may not be as progressive, or it may not be at a point to where you need total care, but it can start early. I had an aunt that started in my mom's baby sister that lived in Detroit, worked at Wayne State University, so you know she was using her brain every day. But she was in her late 50s when hers started. And when she had hers, they didn't even really know that much about it because she's been gone probably over 30 years now. And we just watched the gradual changes go on to the point that she had to be in a facility that took care of people like that. Uh, yes, it was at the Pelican Island Bridge. Oh, not the big bridge, Carolyn. That's good. A barge ran into the bridge. Somebody didn't do that job again. They should have known the height of that bridge. What is wrong with these people? All residents stranded over there. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad it wasn't the big bridge, the causeway that goes across. At least they can get in and out, except for the people that's on Pelican Island. And I don't know how many people habitat over there. I know it's not a lot, but if it's just one and being stranded on an island, that's like Gilligan's Island. You got to have food, you got to have water, so they got to make some kind of reservations to be able to take groceries over there to the people, if nothing else. Another sign of the times. Yes, it is. People out here with all this straight throwing bullets and shots, and I don't understand that even the times that they living in. That's strange to me. That's really strange. You went to sleep last night and you woke up this morning with the same old, nothing changed in your life for the better. You didn't change for the better. And then I'm just going to get up and come out here on social media just raising hell. First thing in the morning, just talking about people, just to talk about people. That is crazy to me. That is ludicrous. It's insane. I can't do it. To each his own, but go on with that because there ain't nothing positive to start my day. I don't want to hear it. Sun is shining bright today and blue skies with clouds, says Holistic, and Holistic is in Florida. Okay, that's where Texas A&M University is. I didn't even know they had one down there on Pelican Island, Carolyn. See, I learn something new all the time. I like people who are educated and people who been around the world, know what's going on in the world. I can come out here and find out stuff that's 12 miles down the road from me. Because I just woke up, ain't had time to even watch no news. Good morning, Jackie. How you doing, sweetie? Thank you, Auntie, for getting the trolls out. They love Ms.V. They love me. They really do. They wouldn't come over here if they didn't like me. They'd go somewhere else. Can you offer me life-changing advice? You seem like a great person for that. What kind of life-changing advice? I mean, in what? What area of your life? Get goes, Scotty. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Talk to me. Hey, Tabitha, good morning. Thank you for those roses, Tabitha. I appreciate that. You're looking lovely today. Thank you, Yo-Yo. I appreciate that. I just got up and cleaned up just to come out here and talk to y'all. And then I said, I spent a little time with y'all this morning. Then I would get out and do me. Yep. It's not a wise YouTube move to base a channel off of reactions and back and forth. No, because you're going to become stagnated at some point. You can only pick up so many like-minded people that want to get up every day and hear all of that hoopla, for lack of words. I don't want a channel like that. Never did. There won't be much money in that. That type of content is limiting to a small group. You exactly right. Absolutely. Eventually it doesn't work. And people get tired of that. They do. I don't need to get up and listen to nobody react on nobody negatively every day. What? How is that positively motivating me to go out in the world and be around people and keep a smile on my face and be happy for other people and stuff. I don't want to be around no depressed person every day. I don't want to be around no sad and lonely person every day. That plays on my psyche. No, I want to be around happy people. Shoot, whatever the weather. She's over 90 also. We are working on nonverbal cues today. Maybe we can get a video laughing. Yes, I think that would be good to bring that to the forefront. This is something that people go through, Lucinda, in life. And I'm sure it's more people out there than you even realize and would appreciate something like that. I see nothing wrong with it. It's going to bring views. If you hashtag it the right way, you'll be surprised. Almost every family out here knows somebody who's had it, or you have it in your own family. Do it. I encourage you. Nobody want to see that. How you know? I can't with that. Hey, Lady JJ, good morning. How you doing? 300 families over on Pelican Island. Okay. Thank you, Carolyn. Ms.V, yep, they stranded for now unless they got a boat. Oh, wow. Hopefully they'll get them something over there pretty fast where, these people can get off the island, or they get something running every so many hours back and forth where those people have to go to work and they have to do things too. They have children that need to go to school, all that good stuff. And thank God there was no school bus attached to that with a bunch of children on there. That's the first thing I'm going to see just coming from out of that field of working with the children. That would have broke my heart there. Ooh, I'd have had some issues with that. Good morning, Kendra. How you doing, Kendra? Thank you for the hearts and the roses. Okay. Ooh, McQueen is in the building. Good morning from Canada. Hey, Tajisti. Go, Scotty. I just need some support and uplifting words. I'm not in a great spot with my son's mother. I'm just looking for another reason to keep pushing. The reason to keep pushing, Scotty, is for your son. You are probably in the same category as millions of people in the world. I've been there with my first husband, my daughter's father, and that was a very unpleasant divorce because of the child. And me wanting to keep them together regardless to whether we stayed together or not. It was his choice at the time to just take off and just do his thing. It took him probably the first 10 years of her life to come back and be daddy. No, be father, because she doesn't even address him as daddy. She says she has two fathers. Her father who brought her here, who made her, and the stepfather who raised her from 4. And I always told her that it doesn't matter whether we're together or not. It has nothing to do with you. You can love him just like you love me. You're going to go around his folks just like you're going to come around my folks. You got to love both families regardless, because this was between me and him. It had nothing to do with you. And I do understand that all women are not like that. I wanted them to have a relationship. If I loved him enough to marry him and have a child for him, why would I want to separate the child from him just because we have our issues? No. Let's keep it moving. And where it's a loving home at your house and a loving home at my house. Until she changes her mind about things, all you can do, Scotty, is be as good to your son as you can and show him that you're being the best father that you can be. Regardless to the circumstances y'all may be going through. Don't try to buy him love. Show him love. Because one thing I realized with small children, They don't really care about a bunch of toys and all these games and stuff like that. Yeah, they like them, but they would rather have a hug. They would rather for you to spend time with them. They would rather for you to take them to events like y'all, if y'all like basketball, if y'all like football. That's the things they're going to remember. They're not going to remember too much about those old games because games change out all the time. So now they're 20 years old and you think they're going to be thinking about that game? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They're going to be thinking about the event that y'all went to, the love that you showed him. Always show him love and be sincere with it where he knows, he can feel it. He knows dad has got his back. He knows that you are there for him. And that's about all you can do right now. You can't change who she is. But also remember that kid's going to grow up. They're going to have their own mind. They're going to be able to rationalize that you're not this person. No matter what somebody else is feeding into them, he's going to realize who you are. You just got to be patient with it. He will grow up. Trust me on that. And he's going to remember all those things, all the vacations, all of the time you spent with him, the time y'all went out to eat, the weekends y'all have together. When he's with you, it's not so much about a toy babysitting him, is what I'm saying. You are the one that's going to take the time with him. And that's the best advice I can give you. Because like I say, she's not going to change until she get ready to change. And whatever it is, she's holding the child back from you because of what y'all went through. She's got to grow up. She's got to get past that. She's got to see what's best for her son at this time. And he may even want to come and live with you. Boys want to be with their daddies. They would prefer that. They love their mama. But a man can show a boy how to be a man. Simple as that. That's my advice to you. Thanks for coming in. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay. I just need a black mother to tell me to do better and be better. If it's on your part, you already answered the question. You got to do better. That's it. You got to look out for your son at this point. He's more important than anything else. You made him. Just like your mother made you. And she wanted the best. All mothers, I don't care how bad they are. I mean, they could be crackheads. They could be the world's worst street junkie, the alcoholic, whatever is bad for a mother, in jail or whatever. They still want the best for their children. Deep down inside, maybe the drug has taken effect, but when it comes to that child and they come to their right mind, that's what they really want. All mothers. I don't think it's one mother out there, unless she's gone psychotic, that don't want the best for their children. So do better. Okay? And when you come back in the chat the next time, tell me something positive you did in respect to taking care of your son. We own it. Okay? You're welcome, Lady JJ. Hey, Trucker's Wife. I'm so glad to see you in here this morning. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Rick Slick. Ooh, that's hard to say. Salute to you also. We used to have a content creator out here. He passed away, and he used to always come in with salute to everybody. And I really miss him. Yep. Carolyn, Ms.V, the mishap happened last Monday. What? I missed that? The whole week? I be trying my best to catch it, but there's so much going on in the world, Carolyn. But I do appreciate when y'all bring it into the chat, especially when it's right around home. Thank you so much. Okay. Y'all are speaking still. That's all I can do. Wait a minute. That's all. I try to be me. Okay. Be you, but be the best you can be for the sake of the child. Okay? I'm going to call you Scotty. All right? That's all you can do. Do some praying about this. Ask God to give you what you need, what in what area it is, and be patient and wait on Him. He'll work it out. I promise. Lady JJ is exactly. Kendra is saying so true. Thank you, Mama. You are so welcome. Any advice I can give you as a mother, because I've been down that road raising a child alone, with a stepfather, without a father, with a father back in her life, and they close now, very close. And she don't see no wrong he did back then, because she don't really remember it. She only seeing what's going on in her life today. That's what I'm saying. They grow up. They get their own mind. It ain't gonna always stay like that. Life is never gonna remain the same. It's constantly revolving. Okay. Um, how I pronounce this? Mr. Williams. I ain't finna mess with that first name right now. Speak on it. This is my first time to your channel, and I like what you just spoke to Scotty. Well, subscribe, become a member, like, share, do all of that. Thank you. I appreciate you. And we're going to get that name, but I ain't going to mess it up today. My name has been messed up so much because it is spelled V, small e, capital E, T-T-A, and it's V at ter. I've been called at, A-T, Atta, Vita, Veretta, Vanetta. I mean, all kind of stuff. I learned to appreciate it. I was named after my mother's mother, whose name was Etta, E-T-T-A. My mother had 5 boys before me. She stuck that V-E in front of that, and that's who I became. And I really like my name. It's different. I've only met 2 other Viettas in my life. And we're kin, and we met on Facebook. One is a nurse, and one is a police. One lives in Florida, one lives on the East Coast. And it was so amazing that our names are spelled just alike. They knew what my grandmother's name was, but we had never connected in life until it's been about 15 years ago now. And we connected over on Facebook and found out that we are cousins. Amazing, isn't it? Yep. Please sub to the channel. Thanks, Miss Trucker's wife. Thumbs up the live on your in the live, please, and thank you. The 3 dots up in the right hand corner. Thank you so much. Scott is saying I need to grow up as well. Do it. You see, you already telling me what you need to do. Now, start today doing it. Don't wait till tomorrow. It's like an addiction. Oh, I'm going to stop smoking, but I'm going to wait until such. No, just make up your mind today. I'm going to grow up. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to do better things, regardless to how anybody see it, what they think. Look, happiness comes from within. Doing you, being the best you can be comes from within. Everything about you is coming from inside of you. Your head, your body, it all connects together. Be the best you can be. Don't worry about what nobody else is saying and what nobody else is doing. They don't live your life. They don't live with you. They don't live in your home. They don't know your story. They don't know your circumstance. Don't worry about them. They got a story. They ain't gonna tell it. They're gonna try to tell you about your story because they boring people. They ain't got a life. They in your business. Don't worry about them. Block them out. Tune them out. Don't you think I have to do that out here on the social media level all the time with people? Ignore them. Disconnect from them. Do not recommend, so you don't see it, you don't hear it. You can come out here and just do you. And if they can make a few dimes from trying to bash you, that's on them. I don't want to make my money like that. That ain't good money. That's like drug money. Here, gone. People with good sense gonna have enough discernment to see who you really are. Because if you be constant in what you're doing, then that's who you are. And they'll either like you or they won't like you. But I'm not coming out here trying to bash nobody no every day to get somebody to come over here and look at me and get views and make money. That ain't no good money. I thank the Lord I don't have to do that. I got other entities of money coming in. Well, that's crazy to me. That you ain't got no kind of brain. You ain't got nothing going for you, that you got to come out here every day and that's what you got to do. Or you got to tell somebody to leave you alone. They ain't going to leave you alone. Why you come out here wasting your breath about that? I don't talk about you. Why are you talking about me? I don't care. Yeah, YouTube has changed a whole lot of things about me when it comes to caring about people in a virtual world that's coming against me that I don't know. And you got to do that throughout life. You're going to meet some obstacles in life, just like these folks out here on YouTube. They came out of life somewhere. But they're telling you who they are, how they were raised, how they think. You ain't even taking enough time in your own household. Be worried about somebody else's household. I'm looking at your life. I ain't impressed with it. People only change when the pain of staying the same outweighs the pain of change. Ooh, who said that? That's so true. Ain't he Millie? Humans don't like discomfort. And they don't like change either, ain't he? For the good or the bad. They just want to remain the same, who they really are. I don't understand that. I always want to be a better person tomorrow than I was today. What is it going to hurt me? And you going to get sucker punch. You going to get sucker slap. Know how to turn the other cheek and keep on going. Know when it's time to fold them and get them out your life completely. You treating them one way and they on the backside doing other things to you. And you don't have no ill intent. You're not trying to be ugly to them. You ain't even thinking about them, but they thinking about you. They fanned out. This society doesn't see value in being uncomfortable. Don't realize their growth. And a lot of them are not growing. How you going to realize your growth if you're not growing? If you still in that same little closed off shoebox environment, you're not growing. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. You've been at 5-10 years and you still that same person. You haven't changed your appearance. You still ain't got no better life. You ain't got no job. You ain't moved up out of the little bitty cracker box you've been living in. You ain't got no better transportation. You ain't got no more money in the bank. You haven't attracted the right kind of man that's going to help pull you up out of that. Then you going to come out here and do that kind of stuff. That's who you are. You codependent on other people. You can't stand alone. Oh, no. People will come in your life and go out of your life. I can't with that. I got to depend on me. My pocketbook. I can't worry about nobody else's. They ain't finna pay no bills. They ain't finna do nothing for you. But talk about you. Jealousy is up. Okay? And then you die. Ms.V, I have a friend that have a son, and her son can't stand her and her family. Don't deal with her, and she always begging people for money, but don't like to pay back. Stop giving it to her. You enabling her. When you continue to feed into something that's negative, you become the enabler. Why she can't go out and do like you do? Don't you make your own money? I've seen your home. You have a beautiful home there. Remember when I was mailing that stuff at the post office and your home popped up? You and your husband have done well for yourself. So if y'all got out and got on that road and made your money, that wasn't easy either. Trucking cross country. Why she can't find us something to do? She don't have no kind of sidekicks where she can make some hustle money? That's not your problem. You're not going to take from me where I can't pay mine. Bye. I don't need them kind of people in my life. Or people you have helped, and just like this woman here, you constantly helping her and she ain't doing nothing for you. People will show you who they are. You turn around and that's what hurts. When you have helped somebody grow in whatever way, given them, donated to them And then all of a sudden, they always got something negative to say about you. They was jealous all the time. They were using you. I ain't finna let nobody do me like that. Mm-mm. I know when to cut all ties. And then they gonna really be mad. That's when they got something to say. They ain't have nothing to say about you for as long as you was doing what they wanted to do. But now when you cut them strings, you cut them ties, jealousy, here it come. You're mad. You're big mad. Well, you should have shut your mouth up, got out of folks' life, and left folks alone. I just called my mama and I'm freaking crying. Okay, Scotty, you need to back off and get yourself together. I don't know what your mama said and what you said to have y'all crying, but you need to go work on you right now before you try to. Don't bring your problems into her life because she might not want to hear that. She might have other things that's much more complicated going on in her life. You'll work it out. And then y'all can sit down and talk about it later. But don't bring her into your drama. Mothers don't want to, especially older mothers, we don't want to be bothered with that. We don't want to hear all that hollering and crying. We don't want to hear about all the mistakes you done went out there and made, and you old enough to know better, ought to be able to do better. We don't want to hear that. Things that's so important to a 40-year-old and a 50-year-old don't mean SHIT to a 70-year-old. Trust me on that. And you more concerned about getting up with a smile on your face and all your limbs and your brain working. Okay? Back off and get you together. And then call her and ask her. Don't just call her and just start feeding her all this stuff. Because she's going to back away. I'm telling you. Ms.V, I'm doing well. Going to the doctor soon. Good, trucker's wife. Praying for you, Scotty. You'll get it together. Don't give up hope. Don't, Scotty. Start taking it one day at a time, one issue, one problem at a time, and work some of this stuff out. It didn't happen overnight. This stuff has been going on for a while. Now it's going to take a while to work it out, but this too shall pass. You're going to look back on it and say, wow, how I got over. You got to hang in there, buddy. Good morning, Edward. How you doing, Edward? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, Angel, good morning to you. Don't need you. You don't need them kind of people. No, Mr. Williams. I hope you a mister. Because I don't, some of these names can be a miss or a miss. I'm just going to say Williams for now. And I don't want to be calling you a miss if you're a sir. I don't want to do that. Okay? When we get more acquainted, I'm trying. Kahadaju? See, I don't know if that's right or wrong. Okay. Good morning back to you, Edward. Edward is always so positive and such a blessing when he come in. He's sugar, gorgeous. He'll make you feel good. That's what you want, people to make you feel good. And he's sincere with it. He's over in Miss Loretta's chat doing the same thing. That's who he is. Carla, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you doing? Speaking to Edward, speaking to everybody. I'm going on down. Michaela. Hey, Ms.V, I'm 20 and pregnant with my first, and me and the father are living together. Okay. I'm sick of him. Oh, Lord, wait a minute. I'm sick of him, and the baby isn't even here yet. He's a bum. I'm tired of working harder than him when I'm the one. Okay, Michaela. So you got yourself into this situation. Right now, the most important thing is not concentrating on him and what's going on with you and him. It's you and the baby. Get the baby here, a healthy baby here. Okay? Don't be running your blood pressure up, and all this stuff that you're going through affects that baby. It really does. Personality of the baby and everything else. If you upset, everything is connected to you right now. So you got to keep yourself in a happy place. This is your first baby. And that's what you ought to be happy about. Bringing life into the world. You can fix all that other situation after this is over. You got into this situation now, but you got to be patient with it. I don't know how long it's going to be before the baby comes, but concentrate on you and bringing a healthy, happy baby here right now. Okay? Long as he's not beating on you or doing anything abusive to you, just hang in there. You're going to be able to, if you got this much strength to go through what you're doing right now when you carrying a child, imagine once the child is here. Oh, you're going to have it all together by the time the child is here. And you'll be ready to move on. You'll have it everything together. Work on getting it together, what you're going to do after it. Are you leaving? Is he leaving? What's the deal? And don't be fussing and fighting about who gonna leave. If he don't leave, you know you don't want to be there. Find a way, find somewhere to go with you and your child. Okay? And bless you. Hope everything works out for you. Who's pregnant? Hey, Ms.V, I am 20 and pregnant. Okay, that's what you said, Michaela, and then you put who's pregnant. Oh, you asking who's pregnant in the chat. I got what you're saying. Okay. Hello. Ooh, y'all coming in here with these names. Y'all know I can't. Satyam. How are you? I'm good, baby. How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. How everybody doing coming in? Hope all is well with all of you. Okay. Hey, Miss Catrice. I had a minute to listen in. I hope all is having a great morning. Yes, Catrice, you have a good day at work also. Thank you for dropping in. Okay. Let's see, holistic. Okay. Trucker's wife is speaking to you. Moving on through this. Lady JJ, I'm cooking dinner and listening on TV. Hello to everyone I haven't seen or spoke to. Thank you, Lady JJ. It had been a minute. I was so glad to see you coming back in because it had been a minute since I seen you. I remember names coming in and out, baby. I don't forget. Because I realize people have things going on in their life, or maybe at that particular time in their life, they were even on YouTube, or maybe they were watching somebody else for something they needed from them. It's a whole bunch of us out here. People watch different people for different things, and I never stress myself out about it. I never worry about it. I come out here and I chat with who I chat with that comes into the chat. That's it. I ain't trying to do no fan club where every time I pop on, you popping on too. People have a life. My replays are up there. You can always catch them. Miss V, I cut her card yesterday. Who card? Miss V, I cut her card yesterday. What was we talking about that you cut the card? Oh, the lady. That, yes, you got to. She gonna get mad. She gonna get upset. She gonna say all kind of little nasty things about you. When you giving, hey, how you doing? Truckers like it. When you tell them bye-bye, baby, oh, they madder than mad then. But she'll be all right. She'll find another host to leech on to. Is that's the personality, it sounds like to me. Okay. Moving on. You sound like mama. Really? That's what everybody always. People out here even call me mama until they can't use me. Until I don't agree with what they're doing and saying. Look, I know right from wrong. Okay? I'm grandmama at this point. Not old enough to be great grandmama. Well, hopefully I might even live long enough to be great grandmama. I don't know. Because mine are just hitting their teens. My grandchildren. But I forever tell y'all why I want to come out here and mislead y'all and send y'all astray. I'm not, look, every decade is different of your life. People who are thinking in their 40s and in their 50s, they may know wrong from right, but they're not quite there yet. So they looking at it from a 40 standpoint, you looking at it from a 70 standpoint, and you can tell right away, oh, that's gonna work what you're doing right there. Oh, that ain't gonna work right there. They push the limits at that age because they're striving to do something they want to do, but they really, really don't have the right support behind them, or they wouldn't fall off into these bad places because the people who are supporting them, whether it be at home, whether it be family, whether it's out here on YouTube, are not telling them because they're afraid to tell them. Um, they know too much about them. They're not going to listen to them. And the people who are going to tell them right from wrong, or no, baby, I done been there, it ain't going to work, they get rid of them. I know, I've been there before. A lot of people don't mature at the ages that they are either. It takes some people longer to mature than others. I don't expect a 50-year-old to be out here doing some of the things that I see these people doing. And I just get back and I'll be like, okay, you pushing 60. You don't realize how fast life start going. When you hit that 40 mark, it kind of moves a little bit faster because you slowing down. That's what I have realized. Life is moving faster for us because of the Wi-Fi and the internet and connecting with the world. Things are more instant now than they used to be. Hold on. And then you're moving a little bit slower. So how you gonna sit up there all day long and watch social media and the negativity that's going on social media, and at the end of the day, you haven't done anything for yourself in your life? I got things to do in my life. I can't sit up here and watch all this stuff going on about something going on in somebody else's life and somebody else's world. And you don't really know. You only know what you see. You really don't know what's going on behind. And the person that's talking about it, you ain't living. You're just hanging out here on YouTube all day long. It's like sitting up back in the day watching TV all day long. What did you get accomplished? Nothing. You gotta pick and choose what you want to hear and what you don't want to hear. And a lot of this stuff, I just don't want to hear it. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. It ain't my business. I ain't in your business. I can't. You ain't saying nothing. Okay? Okay, you are so wise. Thank you. I am 70. At this age, I'm supposed to be wise. I've experienced a whole lots in my life, good, bad, and ugly. I've never had a lot of things to go on in my life, like being in jail, being selling drugs, being picked up for drugs, rape, prostituted, or being in prostitute. Those kind of things I've never been exposed to. Do I know people that have? Yes. Um, so when I look back on my life and I see all the things that could have happened, didn't happen, all I can do is say thank God for it. But did I have other things that was less than that happen in my life? Yeah, I went through everything probably that every other person went through. If it was a divorce out there, millions of people get them every day. I went through it. Everyone is not different. Um, I thank God for the mother I had at the time because she didn't turn on neither one of us. She talked to him just like that was her son, and she talked to me. The summer that we went through it, my daughter went to her to get away from all of it. So I could get out and I could start my new life, find my new place. So she kept her all summer long. And she did that after teaching school all year long. She dearly loved children, and she especially loved her grandchildren. All of them were at her house every day, just like in a classroom. They'd have school in the morning, they'd play in the evening, and she was one of these kind of grandmamas. She would take them to Disney World in Florida, all of them. Paid everything. We didn't have to worry about it. My oldest brother lived next door to her. They had a trail where grass did not grow, because that's how they went back and forth. The mayor nephew is now living in her home. That was, if anyone was to live there, even though she left it to me, she would want him to live in there. Because she loved herself. Them first two, Shantae, who used to come into my chat, my niece, and I had to get her out of my chat because she's so overprotective of me. Somebody say something about me, this girl is ready to catch a flight. She's one of them, the only niece that I can say, oh, she will actually physically set fire to you. She will about her auntie. And I told Shantae, and her husband told her too, stay out of my chat. They watch me, but you don't see in my chat no more. The rest of them can watch from the backside and go on. You know, they realize people gonna do and say things about you. They don't really know you. They don't know what kind of person you are. They don't know what you did out in life and in society or whatever to benefit and help other people. This girl, she don't want to hear it. If you ain't saying nothing good about me, she don't want to hear it. Like, Shantae, you got to move on, baby. Go on. Y'all will meet her too. She has a new home. She got it last year, and her mother and husband live together, and her daughter. So it's the four of them in there. And she's the one who lost her son. When I went down to my great nephew's funeral, that was her only son, and he's the oldest child. So I'm planning on going down there sometime this summer, and I'm gonna stay with her because she keep on saying, "Amy, you haven't been to my new home. You haven't been to see me." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm coming, Shantae." But it just seemed like when I go down there, I'm always going to something that I have to, like the film. So we spent a little time together, and I was there for her because that's her father is my brother who passed away. He was 49 of cancer. Played professional football with the Jets. That's her father. And she says I remind her so much of her dad, and I look so much like her dad and my mother. And that was her whole life. And they're gone, so I'm the only one that's here. So she just gravitates to me. I can do no wrong in her eyes, and I try not to. Okay? Thank you, you're so funny. I was trying to give you the phonetic spelling. KD Judah, Khadijah Williams. And it is Miss Good Vibes only, ain't he? All right. You'll miss. See, that's what I say. You don't have no picture. I can't see you. I don't want to be calling no man to be mad at me like I ain't no man. I don't know. But thank you, Khadijah. Okay, I think I was in the airlines with a lady named Khadijah, but she didn't spell hers that way. She was a young lady. She was in her 20s when we were going to flight school. We met out in Vancouver, Washington. And I've never heard that name again. But we are on Facebook together, so I can kind of keep up with her. Well, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Michaela says, thanks, Ms.V. I needed to hear that because I have been very angry. You can't do that for the baby's sake. Get that blood pressure up. You didn't have that baby. We coming with a healthy baby over here. It's enough things can happen to a child in life. Get them here healthy and try to keep them healthy. Okay? I have been very ugly. Now, you finna concentrate on a healthy, happy baby right now. Your first pregnancy. That should be one of the highlights of your life. You're bringing life into the world. Concentrate on that and what you need for your baby and your baby shower and all that good stuff. Yeah. Wrap around the people who love you. Don't worry about the negativity. You already realize you made a mistake, and this too could pass after the pregnancy. He might be getting on your nerves right now because you're pregnant. Your hormones are all over the place. Give it time. Long as he's not hitting on you, give it time. He got to sleep on the sofa or in the other room. Give it time, okay? But I don't suggest you staying there now if he putting his hands on you. You need to go on about your business. I'm due in September. Okay, that's right around the corner. Congratulations, and keep us aware of what you had, and that you came back and you're telling us you had a healthy baby. Okay, blessings and peace to you. That lady's name is pronounced Khadijah. The J sounds like a ZH, like Shay. Kadisha. Okay, I think I got it, Auntie. All right. Uh, hey, Annette. Hi, my beautiful Sugurwooker. Love to you, beautiful lady. Thank you, Annette. Annette's been around for a minute. We hang together. I love all of those who I can look at their names and say, man, they've been around ever since I've been around. Yeah, thank you, Annette. You have a beautiful day also. Hi, all my beautiful ladies, and hi to my handsome buddy, Edward. Oh, you and Edward know each other. I like that too when people come into the chat and they know each other. Okay. Because I just met Edward a few weeks ago over on Miss Loretta's channel. And then he came over to my channel from her channel. Okay. Oh my God, I really feel like I understand you. So wise. I love you for that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Thank you so much, beautiful sweetheart. Annette, getting on down here. I've come up on my hour, y'all. You know I don't like to stay longer than an hour. Support system is very important when things get hard. It is. You got to have somebody you can go to. You got to have somebody who you can talk to, somebody unbiased. Notice when they coming in, I'm not being negative towards any side because I'm really not there. I don't really know the whole story. I just know what they're saying. I can only give them the best advice from what they're telling me. That's it and that's all. And if things start getting violence, I don't believe in violence. Get away from it. Lip service, you can ignore that. Sooner or later, it's a monkey show. They gonna get tired of talking to themselves. Sing to the choir. Nobody cares. That's the way it is. You over here in my business. I ain't bothering in your business because I don't care. You ain't got nothing to do with you. Keep it moving. Good morning, Deborah Hudson. Good morning. I am blessed, my beautiful Carla. And the same to you from Annette. Getting on down here. Y'all are still speaking. Okay, good morning. Auntie, I ain't fooling with that one either. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Shukla, I guess. Miss Beautiful Sugurwooker, Ms.V. When you talk, you sound like you got the voice like Jasmine Guy. I've been told that many times. Look like Debbie Allen, sound like Jasmine Guy. You guys sound alike when you talk, and you are so beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to be beautiful within. That's what I want to be. I want my beauty from within to show, not the outside, not the physical beauty. When you're aging, you're gonna lose that physical beauty just through aging. But I want the inner beauty of me to show through. That's what I'm saying. Regardless to who is saying what or who is doing what or who's coming after you, still the inner beauty to show on the outside that I sincerely do care. I've been through a lot. I don't mind sharing it. I think it would be a sad situation to have y'all coming into the chat with issues that, as a mother, I should be able to instruct you in some kind of way that's positive to make your life better. I always say, why should you hit a brick wall if I've already been there and done that? I made mistakes in life. I corrected the mistakes in life. I was able to move on past them. I may have had a slump here, a slump there, but you got to get up. You got to brush yourself off. You got to dust it all off and pick yourself back up. A lot of times, that's all you can do. Pray about it, pick yourself back up, and keep it moving. Maybe what you were striving for wasn't for you. That's why it didn't work out. Find something else. Try something else. But keep moving. Don't stop. You become stagnated. Your chronological age and your real age, in other words, and the age that you're pretending or acting to be, if they don't match up, find out what's wrong and put them together. Because you shouldn't be 50 years old out here acting like high school. You behind. You missed out. Something is wrong. Something is missing. Figure it out. How am I going to get to the age that I should be where I can act like a 50-year-old? Simple as that. Annette Williams, I agree. I thought she sounded like Jasmine Guy. Jasmine Guy sounds like me. I'm the older. Yeah. Uh-huh. But that's true. We do sound a lot alike. We have that southern drawl, and I'm the only one in my family that has it. That's it. If you listen to my sister, you can hear a little twang, but it's not as bad as mine. Mine is real southern. It is. Um, she sounded like Jasmine Guy and somewhat favored too. I know we all related. Yeah, we are. We all came from the same place. You're not losing it at all, gorgeous queen, chatting with Miss V. Okay, thank you, Edward. I got to the bottom, and it's an hour and 10 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. Hope all of y'all have a nice day. Be blessed. Get out and enjoy the sunshine. You know, we don't have days like this all the time. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out, enjoy the sunshine, go hook up with my sissy, have lunch with her if I can. If not, we're gonna have dinner. But we're gonna hook up today because I haven't seen her. I'm missing her and what she got going on. She's 12 years younger than me, and I've been where she is. She still has children at home. She's raising her grandchild. Um, Her husband works. She works from home most days, but some days she has to go in to work. She loves what she's doing. She loves her little sissy and her big sissy, because I'm the big sissy. Although, if you listen to us, you think I'm the little sissy because she's always giving me the advice, and I just like, okay, thank you, I appreciate that. Some of it I take because she be right, and some of it I be like, keep living, okay. But arguing and all of that, no, we don't do that. Mm-mm, because I'm the bigger person. I'm gonna back down. Even though what she may be saying is way off base, and I know it, she'll get it just like I got it. Ain't no sense in arguing with her and trying to make her see what's going on. Just keep living, okay? Um, I was shocked when you said you were 70. I am. I'll be 71 February the 19th. If the good Lord say the same. If not, it's been a good life. I ain't really got no uh, upsets about none of it. It was my life. I lived my life, and I didn't live it for nobody else. God bless you, Ms. V. May you have a blessed day. God love you, and so do I. Thank you, Internet. I appreciate all of y'all coming in. Hit that like button up in the right-hand corner. Thumbs up for me. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk to each other later on tonight. Much love, peace and blessings, happiness, health, and wealth. I'm out.